Hey there, so this is the first juror to speak out in the Karen Reed case, and I'm really glad that he was able to tell us what the first verdict was about. So there was 2 verdicts in the second Karen Reed trial. Apparently somebody changed their mind, and so because the first verdict was sealed, nobody can know. I guess the jurors were not told they couldn't talk about it, but he revealed what happened and why there was a second verdict. So basically, the first verdict, she was completely, from what I understand, he was saying she was completely acquitted of everything, meaning to include the operating a car while under influence also. And so, yeah, she was acquitted of that. But I guess, they changed their mind and said, well, I think maybe they were on the fence or whatever, or they didn't want to be hung over that, but then they decided that, that there was enough evidence that she would have been, beyond the 0.8. It doesn't mean that they thought she was drunk, because obviously I feel like if they acquitted her of that, a lot of people can drive at that level and still be functional, especially if there's somebody that drinks regularly. Doesn't make it okay, but she definitely wasn't, I wouldn't say she was drunk driving, but they felt like her level was probably, the amount of drinks she had. But I think it's important, that was revealed, because it showed that they just don't believe, she wasn't like a drunk driver. But at any rate, if you go beyond that level, doesn't matter if you're, not unable to drive or not. It's still the level that the state, or which is pretty much every state, considers safe for the public. So at any rate, there's that. And I just ask people to continue to pray over this case, especially the O'Keefes, who seem to be on a self-destructive path to assault the entire world and everybody. If you think that Karen Reed was innocent, if you think that there was shady stuff that went on, in their minds, you're crap to them. You're dumb. You're believing lies and you're spreading false information. I mean, it's just like they're on attack anybody that doesn't hate Karen or whatever, and just keep them in prayer. Anywho, that's it for this one. That's what that verdict was about. I'm glad that was revealed, and I hope you have a blessed day. Bye.